I'm going to tell you a story most people were never meant to hear. Beneath the shifting sands of an ancient desert, a secret was buried so deep even time tried to forget it. The year was 1928. A crew digging near Mount Nemrut in southern Turkey hit a hollow thud. Stone over void. They pried up limestone blocks and a rush of ancient air coughed out, stale and cold. Torches flared. Inside, a stone bed, a body laid out like a king, and metal contraptions that absolutely did not belong there. At first glance, the skeleton seemed human. Then the light hit the skull, longer than it should be. The rib cage, wider. The hands, 6 fingers each. Deformity, they said, until the scans told a different story. Every bone balanced, every joint intentional. This wasn't an accident. They dated the remains to around 3000 BCE, older than the kingdoms that rose around it, but the buried tools, not Bronze Age, too precise, too advanced. One artifact was a small metal disc etched with concentric patterns that looked eerily like modern circuits. Inscriptions around it didn't match anything, until someone tried Proto-Sumerian. The translation: the sky visitors, the knowledge of fire. One chose to stay. News got out. That's when everything started to go wrong. A government team swept in, boxed the objects, sealed the chamber. The workers who had touched the tomb began dreaming. Glowing figures, symbols hanging like constellations, a voice whispering words older than language. The lead archaeologist, Dr. Amir Hossein, kept a diary. He wrote that the bones emitted a faint electromagnetic field. Bones. Emitting a field. It's as if the body remembers a different world, one not meant for us. A week later, Dr. Hussein vanished. No note, no trail. Decades passed. Sand covered everything. Then, in 2012, satellite LiDAR pierced what shovels never could. An underground web of tunnels beneath the tomb. Carvings lined the walls. Tall, luminous figures teaching humans to build, to farm, to forge. In one mural, a being with an elongated skull held a glowing sphere, the same shape as the disc from 1928. Fragments of bone resurfaced in a lab. DNA tests came back. 93% human, 7% unknown. Not animal, not microbial, not catalogued anywhere. An old theory roared back to life. The Anunnaki, skyborn teachers, genetic architects. Was this the one who stayed? A protector? A traitor? Near the body, a stone slab was carbon dated to match the burial. Its message was simple and brutal. He gave us fire and the knowledge of stars. We repaid him with stone and silence. Today, the remains are locked away in a private facility. Photos vanish. Museums refuse the crates. Leaked papers hint at ongoing tests. Failed attempts to replicate an alloy we don't know how to make. So what was uncovered in that desert? A myth given bones? A visitor from beyond? Or a branch of us, trimmed by someone who didn't like how the story was going? I can't tell you the truth, but I can tell you this. That skeleton doesn't whisper from the past. It screams, and if we ever listen, everything we think we know about who we are and where we came from might change overnight.